All right, hello. Just explaining a bicep routine. I did 8-6-20-25. It was nothing too complicated. Just did a alternating dumbbell curls superset with a supination in the like the concentration position, which is concentration curl position, which is just down here. Um, so, and they were just supersets. I did super giant sets. So I would do one set of the alternating dumbbell curls and then go directly into the supination, change the weights, and then just do it over again. Ended up doing about 6 rounds. So the rest that was taken was just enough to document and then change the weights. So it was a pretty quick routine, nothing too complicated here. Just a super giant set. So if you're not for sure what that means, a superset is where you just do one movement and then go into the next movement. And a giant set is where it's just like all one set basically. So you're not taking any rest periods per se. So to change the weights out and the document, I really don't count as a rest. I mean, it is a rest, but it's not anything significant. I definitely think it would make a difference. So typically when I do like a true giant set, I will just do one weight, like the same weight the entire time, just for rounds. But most of the time I like to add a little bit of weight and kind of just lower the reps as I go. So I work up to a kind of a heavier weight in a fatigued state. I just find that that's helpful to me. Trying to push out maximal strength in a fatigued state. If you've never done that before, I do recommend working up to it. You want to keep your form. So in a fatigued state, keeping your form is much harder. So you kind of, just like anything else, you have to build up to that. So just make sure you're not trying to do that right off the bat. Do perfect your technique and up your stamina first is what I recommend. So hopefully you find this helpful. It's just pretty straightforward. So if you have any questions, comments, or tips, just leave them down below. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you soon.